Good morning, good morning, good morning, my quilties. I hope everybody is doing fine this morning. I'm doing fine. I just celebrated a birthday last week, and this weekend was really a good weekend. I had some of my friends give me a surprise birthday brunch Sunday. And that's a whole long story that we're not gonna get into. But this morning I want to go ahead and put together our 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this is the fifth one. Let me just think. Let me think for a minute. It was me, Mary Jo. Yeah, this is the fifth one, and the color is light blue on this one. Of course, we're doing the breast cancer that's already been done, and I talked about it in my last video, but I want to get this one here up. This is the one we're doing today for the charity quilts sew along. So this is what we're doing today, and then we're going to do it in the light blue. And the young lady that put that together, her name is Mary. So this is the Mary quilt block, Mary. And so we're gonna show you what the pieces are. We also the third one we did was actually the same block, but now we're doing it in a different color, in a different color wave period. So hers is light blue, and all these are her pieces here. These are the corners, which is 3.5 inches. So you need 4 of these. This is the middle block, which is 6.5 inches. You only need 1 of these. These are going to be your points, and we're going to do the flying geese, and you're going to need 4 of these at 4 inches. And I've already did the line on the back of 3 of them, and then we're going to do the line on the back of the last one. And then you're going to need 1 of these, which is 7.5 inches. So we're going to move right along with this. But I wanted to show you one other thing. This here, let me get over here. Motor. You know, green is my favorite color. What happened there? Let me see. I don't know what happened. Hold on. What is going on here? Oh, there we go. I guess this is us. We're going to turn this back around. Here we go. Sorry about that. I don't know. I guess I got out of frame or something. But I wanted to show you that Motor came up with their color of the year. And Mary Jo got this for me for my birthday. And look what the color is. The color of the year. I got my finger in there. Green. Isn't that beautiful? I just thought that was so cute that they gave color of the year to me. So I wanted to show that to you. So we're going to move right along. We're going to get this camera down, and we're going to start sewing these together. We're going to put this last line on here, and we're going to keep this moving. We're going to keep this moving. Now I got to try to get this down. I didn't have it all set up. Okay. That's not it. Sorry, y'all. And I had it all set up, and then I moved it. I had the same problem before. Oh, shoot. I can go over here. Why won't it let it go down? It's getting on my nerves. See the back. doing the same thing. I'm sorry, y'all. Maybe it's this I need to do. Oh, shoot. I'm really getting it. There we go. I'm really getting annoyed with this. Okay, so this here is what we're working with today. And I'm going to turn this over. And we're going to draw a line diagonal on here. Took up all the time trying to figure out the camera. And of course, this is a friction pin. This is a friction pin. Put that down there. And what it is that it when you hit it with the iron, it's gonna disappear. So I'm gonna put this in the corner like this. This is the white, the 7.5. And then we'll put this one, line it up real good. Make sure your lines are lined up real good. Now you could pin this here, here, but I don't need to do that. And I use my foot here, the edge of my foot. The edge of my foot, I put it on the line. And so by putting it on the line, it'll give me a 1/4 inch right there. So we just gonna, I'm not gonna hold y'all long, but I want to get this number 5 done. And we're gonna flip it around and sew the other side. And I really like the way, I like doing the flying geese like this. And there's many ways of doing the flying geese, but I really like doing it this way. Okay, so we got them both sewn. And all we have to do is just cut right on this line here and then press. So let's get, you could use a rotary cutter. I'm going to use a scissor. Just as easy. I'm just going to cut right on that line. Just like that. And then we're going to press this open. Just like this. I'm going to take this over here and press it real quick. Because like I said, we did this one before, so you've seen all the steps for this. And it's going to look like this. Press this one out. I like this block. I think I really like the star blocks. That's what I like. And then we have this one like this. So we have 2 like this. And we also have 2 of these left. So now in this corner here, move this one. We're going to put this one right here going down like this. Right in the center of that. Just like that. So we're going to do that to both of them. And put that line right here. Turn it over. Make sure that these ends are lined up and that's right in the corner. Again, we're going to put that on the line and we're going to sew it straight down. And you could chain piece this. Now I do enjoy doing chain pieces. It cuts down your time and it also saves you a little thread. Because every time you cut it and then you got to go back again, you losing thread, or you wasting thread really. But if you chain piece, you could save a little thread. I'm going to turn them around and go down the other side. See how I speed it up right there, sped up. Cut those loose. Same thing. What we're going to do, we're going to cut right on the line. And this is how we're going to get our 4 flying geese. Open that up, you'll see. You'll press that open, that's 1. That's 2. 3. And 4 flying geese. So now I'm going to go and I'm going to press these down. And I've already introduced you to a tool that I use, and it's by Creative Grids, and it's called the Ultimate Flying Geese Ruler. Now I'm gonna make sure that's the name. Okay, there we go. We got 4 flying geese. Let me just make sure that this is it's called the Ultimate Flying Geese Tool. Yes, here it is right here. So this is my go-to when I'm doing flying geese. This is my go-to. And then I don't know if you can see it. Maybe I could put this under it, so you can see the lines. There you go. So you'll see here that you have peaks. You have in black, which is the E, which it would make a 2.5 by 5 inch finished flying geese. And then the white one, which is F. See the F here? This line here takes it down. This will make a 3 by 6 flying geese. Now when you cut it out, it's going to be a 3.5 by 6.5. But finished, it will be 3 by 6. So this is the ruler that I'm using. First, you're going to, when you put this on, I'm trying to see if this mat will be big enough. I think it will be. I'll turn it this way. There we go. So you'll line this here, the F, right in that peak. You'll see it right in that peak. And you'll see where it lines up. So anything on the outside of this we'll cut off. Anything on the outside. We're not going to move in front of that camera again so it will go out. So we're going to cut this. And then we're going to cut across here. Not a lot that we got to get rid of here. Now, we will turn around now and spin this around, and then we'll find on the back of it, on the bottom of this, you'll see the 3 by 6, which is this white line. I'm trying to see, sometimes with this ruler you can't see it, but I'll put it like this. Let me see it now. You'll see this white line here. And we're still working with the 3 by 6. You'll see it here. So then when we get this, we'll turn it around because we already got this side done. Wait a minute, let me turn it this way. I think it's this way. And we'll line that up there on the sides that we just cut. So we're just sliding it down. I always have to retrain myself every time I use a ruler that I don't use all the time. We'll line that up like this, and then we'll cut this side. And look at there. A perfect flying geese. I love this ruler. We're going to try it one more time. We got to do 4 of them, so we might as well do 4 right now so we can put this together. Okay. It's hard for me. I'm looking at this. Let me stand up. Okay. I just want to make sure we got it all in here. There we go. There we go. I got a little bin here that I throw all these little pieces in. I'm not just throwing them on the floor or nothing like that. Line this up. There's 2. Why that peak is not. Bring it down a little bit or something, because it should be. Alright, there we go. I like that better. I'm going to slide this up. Very little. Heard it. 3. Number 4. And we're going to put all this together. 4. Now we put it all together. All the pieces are cut. Take this off the board. And we're going to lay it all out here. This is your middle piece. These are your points for your stars. Make sure they're going in. That's why I like the board. So they're going in. Here's your points. And these are your corners. Right here. And there's your star. So now we'll do it like a 9 patch. And we'll sew it together. And just slide you back just a little bit. Maybe not. So we'll take this to this. Make sure it's lined up pretty good here. And then I'll take this one. And I'm chain piecing again. I'm taking my time. We're not running a marathon. Make sure that my stitches are going across the right intersection. Just lay this back like this, and then turn. I just turn it around and then sew this to this, this to this, and this to this. I usually try to leave them all connected. So I'm gonna move that over there because I'm gonna chain piece. And once I start, it'll come back together. Get over there. There you go. Just a little. Grab this one. To go right in that little intersection there. Okay, now we got these. Let's see, they all together here. I didn't even cut the threads. But what I want to do is, like, I'm going to press these seams out. These seams here in, and the bottom seams out. And then I'll come right back to the, I just can't move that camera. So, being that y'all have seen this done before, I don't have to keep moving the camera around like I usually do. But I do love this block. I think Pat is doing a whole quilt with this block. Hopefully she'll bring it and we can show it. But yeah, she's doing a whole quilt. Just doing this one block with different blues. And this one is out. In, out, in, out. And we do that so that we can nest the seams when we put them to get the 3 rows together. It's easier to nest the seams that way. So here we go. So now we're going to flip this one over. And as you can see, one is going in. Can you see that? One is going in, one is going out, and we'll nest that seam right in there. One is going this way and one is going that way. You'll see it right here. Now this one I'm going to stick a pin in. You want that to stay. Wait a minute. This one. Let's do it that way. I got one in and one out on the same side row. Wait a minute, that's not right. It makes a difference. It really does. It really makes a difference. Now, oh, wait a minute, that's not right. Okay, now we can nest that seam. And when you nest in the seam, I do this because you can feel that it's nested in there. You can feel that it's flat. One's going one way and the other one, you can feel it. So when you're doing it, just kind of rub your fingers in there and you can definitely feel that it's nested. I'm going to take the time and pin this one as well. There we go. Like I said, we're not running a race. I want to make sure that it's nested right. I'll keep feeling to make sure it's all the way down. And it's sitting in there. There we go. There we go. Go down this way. Sometimes this thread don't look like it's long enough, so I'll pull it to make sure that we don't start sewing and we lose the thread. There we go. Turn it around and do the other side. That thread is too short. The moment of truth. The moment of truth. Looks like we did really good. And that is really nice. Thank you, Mary, for your block. I'm going to press it down a little bit here to make sure it's nice and flat. Now this one, when I get ready to press this one, I let the seams tell me which way they want to go. And these look like the long way they want to go in, so I'll just press them the way they want to go. I'm not nesting anything, just making sure it's nice and flat and pressed. Thank Mary for her blocks. We have a Mary and a Mary Jo. And like I said, some people just don't wanna do it on camera, and that's fine. But they wanna, participate in the charity, and that's fine. I don't mind doing it. I know Mary Jo, she don't mind being on camera. So we'll do the ones that don't want to be on camera. But we definitely gonna recognize them for being a part of this charity quilt sew along. And I appreciate it. And there we go. Block number 5. The Mary block. The Mary block. There we go. Back to me. So we have block number 5. This is the light blue and the breast cancer. The light blue and the breast cancer. All right. Well, that's a done deal. And what else am I going to say? Now, this story is told. So everybody have a great week. Today is Tuesday. And I just hope everybody has a great week. And enjoy sewing. Enjoy family. Enjoy doing what you love to do. Whatever it is. Have a good day. Bye-bye.